Okay, welcome back to Rails Minute. Hi, everyone. I'm Dan Bostrom, Rails Member Engagement, and I'm here with Member Engagement Manager, and I'm here with Deirdre Brennan, Rails Executive Director. This is our effort to bring you short videos where you can find out more about what is happening with Rails. We are into our every other week schedule, so this is the second time we've done it in our 2-week schedule. So Deirdre, thank you for joining me. We're in the final days before the Census 2020 self-response deadline. Do you want to pass along any messages to libraries at this point about the census?
Sure. Thanks, Dan. We had a great meeting yesterday with some of our local reps from the General Assembly, because of course they were the governor and the General Assembly provided the grant that enabled us and our libraries to do this work, well, our subrecipients. So that was great. We were able to share the work and a lot of great information and photographs of all kinds of different activities that went on. Did hear that Illinois has surpassed the 2010 count, so that's really good news. Despite all of the difficulties, people have really done great work. So despite every possible attempt to keep that from happening. So and we're very high in terms of all the states. Last I checked, we were 7th or something. So we're not done yet. Keep pushing. If you know anybody who hasn't done the census out there, please ask them. It's so important. But I think generally speaking, it was, we did really well.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, call your friends, call your family to make sure that they've done the census. But we're in the final days, so let's keep pushing.
Right.
Okay, so the last time we spoke, we had just rolled out the new L2, and we've been encouraging people to log in, try it out, get familiarized with it. So tell me, what has the response been like so far? What have you been hearing from libraries?
People have definitely been logging in and trying it out. I think it's an incredible improvement, a great platform, a great asset and tool for all of us in Illinois libraries. Right now, there is cleanup work. There's a backlog of online ticket questions to get answered. But we're continuing to work with our consultant, Aten, who did a great job with it. And anybody who hasn't tried it out yet, I encourage you to go do so.
Yeah, it looks fantastic, and I know that people are still getting used to it, but I really do think it's going to be a huge boon for us and for everybody around the state. So
Right.
I'm super happy about it.
Yep.
Okay, what else is happening around Rails? What would you like people to know about?
Well, we have the ILA conference coming up next month, and I know Rails staff are doing a bunch of programs. I'm doing one on universal service. I'm moderating another one for our Rails board advocacy committee. We're also waiting for the release of the administrative rules for the non-resident cards related to the Cards for Kids Act. That should be coming out, I think, pretty soon, as well as the new and improved per capita grant application. So I definitely encourage everybody to, stay tuned to see those coming out.
Yeah, big happenings, especially for all the library directors out there that might be waiting on those things. So that's
Exactly.
great.
Yep.
Okay, so this is the point where we typically turn to member questions. And if you do have a question, you can either leave a comment below or you can email it to communications@railslibraries.info. Something we haven't talked about in a while is our interlibrary loan resource, Find More Illinois. Work on that platform was paused during the early portions of the pandemic, but we are back online and we're ready to grow again. So can you talk about why a library might be interested in participating in this?
Yes, I think there's a variety of reasons. First, as you say, it is a resource sharing interlibrary loan tool, and we've designed it to be very affordable. So for, particularly I would say for standalone libraries, but really for, consortia as well, as an affordable and easy way to get access to other library catalogs or other consortial catalogs. That if there isn't something, if there's an item that somebody's looking for that's not in your catalog or database, it easily takes you over into the Find More holdings, and then you can request it right there. It absolutely checks your catalog first, so I don't want anybody to think that it doesn't. For libraries that aren't automated, it's a great way to get automated and to share your holdings with the greater world, which I want to remind everybody in FY22, so next year for per capita grants and IPLAR, libraries are going to be required by the state library to belong to something, some kind of bibliographic database that exposes holdings to people beyond their physical location, etc. So this is a very affordable way to get your library online as well.
Yeah, great. Wonderful. Yeah, I'm excited. We, like I said, we were growing at a great rate for a while, and then the
Yes, we were.
pandemic came along, and
Yep.
that put the pause on things. But I think we're all excited for it to get revved up again.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, well that will do it for us on this episode of Rails Minute. Deirdre, thank you so much for joining me, and we will talk to you in 2 weeks.
Yes. Thanks, Dan. Bye.
Bye.